There we go. Okay. We back, y'all. I was scared for a minute because I worked so hard on this install. And if that little bit of sweat had like fucked it up for me, I would have been pissed off. But I also know it was fucking working. Oh, okay. I also know it was working because I was sweating. I need a box to sit on because I was sweating. I feel like I would sweat regardless, but let's move on. Let's move on because that steam was steaming. We're going to go ahead and start with the let down of the hair because now I'm not so hot. And I like hair on my face. There we go. Yeah. And I think the next video I'm going to actually make is a review of this hair. I do have like set up like my how do I wash my wig video that I'm gonna post soon. And I am also going to be posting installing this wig. But I think because I've had the hair in long enough that I can go ahead and also make a review video. That's a lot of ideas for a woman who works full-time, goes to school full-time, and is a mommy. But since I'm just in the process of editing those last two videos I just mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to do a review too. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to figure it out because that's what I do. I'm an influencer now. I only have about 2 hours of view time on my first video, but I'm an influencer now, okay? And I'm here to influence. So, now that I've gotten my little spiel, hello! Welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Kiana. This is your host, Kiana, okay? And I'm here to talk about self-care. And before we get into specifics, y'all just saw me y'all just saw me. And if you didn't just see me, so at some point in this video, you gonna see a face that looks like this. And just know it was for self-care. How do I even put this into words? If you don't love yourself, who else is gonna love you? That's my nugget for today. You have to love yourself. You have to care for yourself. You have to put in the work to be who you want to be for you. No one else is gonna do that work for you. And for me, it started clicking for real that I have to love myself and I have to stay accountable for me. I have to give myself what I need. This past couple months of just struggling to be perfect in all realms of life. And guess what? I can't be perfect. I can't be the perfect mom. I can't be the perfect wife. I can't be the perfect employee. I can't be the perfect business owner. I can't be the perfect anything. Because no one on this planet is perfect. We are all flawed people. So, if we're all flawed, then we're all flawless. We are all God. God is within you. And unless you take into account that, hey, I'm the best that I will ever be, and I'm going to enjoy me right here, right now, then you're going to always be unhappy. You're going to always feel unsatisfied because you can't even love yourself wholeheartedly to give it your all, to pursue anything you want without overthinking, without doubting yourself, without instilling fear about you, about your dreams to yourself. And it's not your fault. Trust me, it's not your fault. Society and wanting the approval of others, especially in such a digital age, is the reason, we all have those self-sabotaging thoughts and habits. And I want to let you know right now, cut it out. Cut it out. What's Full House? I don't even need to say anymore. I don't need to say anymore. Cut it out. Cut it out of your life, and you will see progress. Okay? I'm telling you this as a girl with 2 hours of watch time on her first YouTube video after only 48 hours. Delusional. And yet, I know I'm an influencer. I influenced enough people to watch 2 hours worth of me talking random garbage about me. That didn't have a lick to do with what my channel's really about. But they liked the personality, at least stayed for 5 minutes and watched my YouTube video. Average watch time, 5 minutes, 33 seconds. I was talking a lot. So that means you was at least watching me talk a lot. People are willing to watch me. They're willing to watch anyone. And they're willing to connect and resonate as long as you resonate with them. So, like I said, love yourself and everything else will flow to you. All your dreams will come true and they will manifest because I'm an influencer, and so can you be an influencer to whoever you want to influence, if that's your dream. If that's your dream. All right, but that was my little spiel. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, it's hot. I'm hot. Why? Oh. I'm hot. Oh, when I tell you I am hot. Oh, I am so glad I had waited to do this. If I had done this when I had wanted to do this, oh, no. Just telling you right now, I would have been up, gone, ghost, sayonara. I got the patience right now to sit here. Oh God, let me put my 20-minute timer on because this is definitely not for the weak. let's get something going. YouTube. What's my watch later?
My brother, I'm going to give it to you straight. You think you can...
We are going to discuss intuition, which ties in very nicely to the video that we released on Sunday, in which we were discussing, and I was giving some examples of encouraging the feeling, tuning into the feeling. Now, we're going to look at it from the perspective of intuition. And today, as I was reflecting upon what to discuss, or how to go about presenting this information, I was reminded of a quote from Think and Grow Rich. He has a chapter in there called The Sixth Sense, and here's the quote. He says, the 13th principle is known as the sixth sense, through which infinite intelligence may and will communicate voluntarily without any effort from or demands by the individual. The sixth sense is that portion of the subconscious mind which has been referred to as the creative imagination. So he brought up creative imagination, and he makes a distinction. He says there's creative imagination, and then we have synthetic imagination. Synthetic imagination is essentially looking at this five sensory experience and connecting it together to produce something, which can be very helpful. Now, what he's referring to is something beyond that, creative imagination, visions, hunches, inspirations, ideas received.
Let's just get into this install though, because
bring forth some kind of innovative idea which doesn't appear to exist.
Period.
In other words, you're receiving from within. And to tie that in, he says it has also been referred to as the receiving set, through which ideas, plans, and thoughts flash.
I really love listening to Joseph Rodriguez. He makes a lot of good points on like self-actualization that click for me. I don't know why, but they just do, and I'm never gonna stop listening to him because the talks go deeper and deeper each time, and it makes it puts it into a different perspective for me.
Many ideas for innovation.
I love his mind maps too. Like seeing the words, the actual words, also helps my brain make them make more sense. Because I learned from like reading and writing something down and hearing it auditorily. So the fact that I could see what he's saying, see like his thought process, and on top of that, I could take my own notes from hearing and literally reading his thoughts. Makes my thoughts, categorize them and put them into perspective in a different way, and it just clicks. Like, it just clicks. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this little bit here, but I just wanted to put that here while I'm sweating my ass off. My lace is not lifting while I'm sweating my ass off. BW Hair, don't even play with me. Sponsor the next video. This is it for me. Like, 220% density. The lightest wig I've ever worn. It's only been a week, and I can tell you that. It's the lightest wig I've ever worn. At 20% density. Deep wave hair. Human Hair Factory Direct. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know what?
And yes, we can discuss and share our ideas with people. But it's important to remember that if you hear any kind
actual
of
baby
doubts
hair.
or criticism in
Yeah,
conversation,
it's actual baby hair. But yeah,
those are
don't ever get twisted.
Of
I'd be doing that.
our own doubts
I'd
and
be doing
insecurities
that.
within. And what we want to do is look
I'd be
beyond
doing that.
by encouraging the idea, remaining true to the idea.
The fact that I'm sweating
remaining
is really not
consistent
helping
to
though.
the idea. This is a lot more
And I
easily
still have 13
accomplished
more minutes left.
when we encourage intuition. And
There.
as he says
That's
here,
what it is right
understanding
there.
this
The
sense
disconnect.
comes only by
Like I
meditation.
said, he be dropping gems.
So to
I don't even know
build
why
intuition,
I said gems 7
it's a
times,
matter
but
of
like, he
releasing
be dropping
certain
them.
kinds of thinking
Get on him.
that we associate
Joseph Rodriguez on YouTube. Stop playing with me.
disconnect within
Don't
us.
play with him. He
That is
knowledgeable.
An imaginary
Okay? And
disconnect
I love
will,
to learn.
which, for whatever
Why
it
am I
is,
like
the thought process
this?
is usually be limiting or disempowering practices.
That's a good look.
We
I
believe
might
we
use
can
that
be
for my
true to
thumbnail
ourselves and
because
look
that
at
shit,
the
this shit hot. This shit hot.
We want to release from that kind of thinking so we can bring
Hot
forth
as hell.
the inherent intuitive ability to guide ourselves from within to realizing the vision via hunches and inspirations. So he says it. The six bring up a
It
quote
feels
from the
like
Kabbalion here,
my,
in which it states
you know,
that
is
ancient
just
Hermeticists used the word meditation in describing the process
that's
of
what
the
it feels
mental
like it's
creation
doing right
of the
now.
universe in
And
the
I feel
mind
like I
of
should
the
have been
all.
doing this more often.
The
But
word
also,
contemplation also being frequently
bro, this is getting really hot.
But the idea intended seems to be
I
that
should have put
of
on
the
my thing.
employment of the divine attention.
Yeah, I should have put on my thing. Look at
Attention
that.
is
I
a
was
word
also messing with
derived
it
from
too.
the
I'm not
Latin
even gonna
root,
lie.
meaning to reach out, to stretch out. And so like the words really carry
I think I'm gonna do something shorter next time because these are just really long. And this is the medium, so I'm gonna try the short next time.
We call this being in
Just
the
so it's a
zone.
little bit easier
Because
for me to
It is
type.
when we're in this state of mind
Because I haven't been able to use my own phone.
where
I've been having to
we
use a
find we
stylus
never run out of
on my
inspiration.
phone.
We never
I mean,
run
it's
out of ideas.
beneficial for me because
And
I
we
really don't
encourage
like
it by
the
doing these 7 things here. So
in
number
hearing
1,
my phone, my
prayer
nails
and
go.
meditation. Those that pray and
On the
there's many different
phone?
forms of prayer. I've done
So
discussion on
I might never go back to
prayer.
using my hand again, but
I'll link in the description to that.
hey, it's also part of
And
being bourgeois.
meditation. When we engage in these kinds of
I do need to get
activities,
myself a Yoni steam box though
What we
because
find is
this
that
is ghetto
during the day,
and my knees hurt, my
we
feet
receive
hurt,
hunches, inspiration, creative
and my cootie
imagination
cat feels like
seems
it's
to
scrunched up.
be there more so. Thus, it's important to practice meditation, prayer on a daily basis, one or the other. And it really depends
1
on what
minute
works for you.
to
This is
go and
Just as I am
53
describing intuition,
seconds.
this
Now
is
it's
a certain
50.
style of
But yeah, I'm
describing
hot.
intuition.
I'm really hot.
Napoleon Hill,
I should have kept my thing closed. I feel like
as we go through the
my hair
discussions
would,
from
my
these
my
authors
lace right
that we've
here
been
would not
looking
have
into,
lifted up as
such
much.
as the
But
work of
also, I
Charles
keep
Bonnet,
touching it
he describes it a certain way, and I'm describing it a certain way. And what we're
because I
finding is
know
that
I
it
did
all
such a
points
good
at the
job. Like
same
just looking
thing,
at myself right here, I
that
know I
we
did a good
have
job.
this
I've been
connection
looking
within.
cute since I did this
And
my
this
hair last
connection
week,
is
and I'm ready
to
to
the
do a
universal
review
mind.
because I know
And we can
how
allow
good it is.
ourselves
Yeah,
to
you see
maintain
that?
this connection.
I got one
And as we
stubby,
maintain this connection,
but
we
she's
receive
okay.
hunches and inspirations and
It's been a week.
ideas, and also
And
when we're
I'm
doing
not
our
gonna
work,
go in
whatever it
to
is
get
we're
it
doing,
replaced. I'm just gonna get my nails
we're
redone
allowing that intelligence to
in a
express
week.
through us.
In another week.
Now, as
Yeah.
you do this, you'll find
Unless
abilities
someone's willing to send
that
me
are inherent within you
$115 so I can
that
get
you
my
might
nails done again.
never have
Thank
thought
you. I
existed
appreciate
within
it.
you.
30 seconds.
And creative
I feel like I'm running an
By
APFT
doing
right
these
now.
things every day, what we find is that it's easier for us to
APFT is
express
the
this way.
Army
the way I'm
Physical
referring to. Number 2, honor the
Army Physical
intuitive
Fitness
feelings.
Test. BT does for those of you who don't know.
So this is about building a
10,
relationship with your subconscious.
9, 8,
You
7,
receive
6,
the intuitive
5,
nudge of
4,
inspiration
3,
as an
2,
important act upon
1. Beep, 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 beep. This was the hottest shit I've ever experienced in my life, okay? Hot as fuck. Shit. My foot fell asleep, y'all. My
All
foot
the
fell
sequence of
asleep.
completion
Joseph,
and
quiet down. My foot fell asleep. My lace is lifting. Damn it, it's hot. I'll be back. One way that I have decided I was going to start implementing self-care was obviously other than skincare, like doing keeping myself up naturally through skincare, was also going to be taking care of my feminine hygiene and my feminine needs. I decided I wanted to really take care of my feminine area with not just the outside of it, you know, because obviously if you are taught to which I was. My mom is a nurse, so I had more scared straight on my female parts, if you get the drift, on to keep myself clean and to limit, sexual partners to the best of my ability. And she didn't steer me wrong. My mommy did right by me. Okay, married happily, and I had 2 healthy pregnancies. So I would say I definitely had a good background, a good understanding of feminine care. But this company, the PinkTox Co, really opened my eyes to that I was not doing everything I could be doing for my reproductive organs. And for me, that put everything into perspective. So I'm not gonna go like into like full on details about why I didn't know all of that, because obviously I just wasn't understanding that there was natural remedies I could use to further enhance my health. But luckily, I don't need to research that kind of stuff, right? Because someone will at some point, and unless it's truly that important to me, someone will do the research and I will read it. Because I like to learn new things. So I was really happy to be a part of the beginning of a new venture for a Black-owned business, a woman-owned business, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my little spiel, okay? Don't think that I was gonna stop being cringy, because I feel like that's part of my personality, and if you don't like it, that sucks, because someone does. Okay, me. Okay. I really let the influencer thing get to my head. But also, like, that's baby hair. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, it's because I was doing this theme. But yeah, I might have to do a little glue. But if you look, like, come on now. I did that. But yes, so I went ahead and decided I wanted to start something different for myself. And I really wanted to hone in on my health, and one way that I thought I could do that, on top of supporting and help building and scaling a Black-owned business through obviously influencer marketing, and also generate some income, because something I'm very adamant on is financial literacy and building up several sources of streams of income. So that way, at some point, all I would need to do is pull out my phone and make a video, or have a camera crew and film me, because I love myself and I don't want to work for someone forever. Yeah, I want to enjoy my life at some point. I mean, I'm enjoying it right now, but like, you get what I mean? Like, not feel like my time is clocked or docked or tracked for productivity, because I can understand how you're supposed to track someone's life for productivity. As long as I'm making 1% progress every day, I feel as if though that's enough productivity. If I make 12% in one day and 1% the next day, I still count that as productivity and progress. And that matters, that I'm not tracked like that for myself, For other people, if you like that, that's cool. But for me, I don't like that. So until influencing and the harem shop is launched and scaled up, yeah, please help me get there. Thank you. So I'm introducing to you the Healing Home Girl subscription box, okay, by the PinkTox Co. And this business was actually started by Jaquay, she really was in a time of her life where she wanted to start her family, and she was having a lot of trouble with that. And pharmaceuticals, just know, like, nobody wants to use those. And she really wanted to find a natural remedies to really manifest the desire of starting her family. And thus the PinkTox Co was born. And in my cute little box, because you saw branded cute little box, okay, I got five different items. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a little, like, review of each product right here, right now. And the first product I'm going to review today is actually the Pearl Polish Feminine Intimate Spray. And it's supposed to help with odor and irritation. Honestly, I wash too many times. I wouldn't say too many times, but I wash twice a day. So I've actually not needed to use this very often. I think I've only used it twice, and that was more so just to get like a gist of what it smelled like and if it was going to really irritate me, but it didn't. Oh, I'm smelling it on camera, but there's really no scent, which is nice. It's kind of just like I want to say like a florally, but not florally scent. I can't explain it because there's nothing in it that would make it smells florally. But I think that's just also my pheromones that I'm smelling on top underneath the spray. But this is very easy to like just throw in your bag and go. I have this with me all day, every day in my purse, my Dooney and Burke purse that I got like so long ago. But I always carry it with me just in case, because you never know. The other day, I went out with my friends actually to a tea house, and I felt really moist, and I had to take a little second and down there, and to make sure that I didn't give off any smell or anything like that, because I was warm. I don't even know why I was that warm. Maybe it was the chai tea. I feel like it was the chai tea. All right, and the next product I will be reviewing today is the Pearl Wash. And this is not the one that feels tinkly on your kitty cat. So I was actually a little disappointed that this was not the one. That was not the one I was getting. But I also feel like if I got that one, I would have been a whole mess every day, all day. So I'm also very glad she did not send that in the box, because had she had sent it, I would have been a fool. I would have been a fool. Because this right here, this made me throw away my Summer's Eve. I had kept my Summer's Eve like as a backup. Like the first 2 days I was using this. But by the third day, I'd already made a TikTok. Like I threw that Summer's Eve in the trash, and I never took it back out. I could not make another TikTok. The like that Metro sound, that was the sound. You know what? I might y'all hate me. Let me not.
I am not with Metro anymore. I am with AT&T. And guess what? My bill's still low.
But yes, I'm not with Metro anymore. I'm with AT&T. And guess what? My bill's still low. Yes, because that's how I really felt. I am never going back to Summer's Eve. This is it for me, because I feel cleaner down there, if that even makes sense. But I do. I feel cleaner and juicier, if that's even a word, but juicier. Okay? My man surely like it. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. Period. Now, y'all heard of face steaming, right? Y'all heard of face steaming. Well, you can steam yo kitty, okay? And that's what y'all saw me dying in the first clips. Y'all saw me dying while I was steaming my kitty cat. Because there was no other way I could really show you how to use all these other products, okay? No other way. But the steam, I could at least demonstrate how to use it and kind of like show my reaction as I'm doing the steam. So that was some content that I feel like you guys would really resonate with. So that's why you see me dying and why my thumbnail probably looks the way that it does, because that was an ugly ass face, but it needed to be made because it was hot. And it felt like my cootie cat was, even though like usually when you steam your face or you steam any other skin on your body, you feel like a release of tension because your water is leaving your skin. It felt like it was scrunching up. I can't explain it. But anyways, that was the hot pink rejuvenation single use Yoni steam. And it's for external use only. And I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there for you too. If you think you're pregnant or think you could be pregnant, please do not use this. Please do not use this. This is not meant for anything that you could really have a miscarriage while you're steaming, and that's unfortunate. So please don't use this if you think you could be pregnant or could possibly be pregnant, or if you know you are pregnant. Please don't do this. Like, it's for the health of your yoni, not for anything else. All right, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up on what goes next. But I think, you know what? I know what I'm going to talk about with y'all next. Which review I'm going to give y'all next. And that is the pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. You see that? You see that? That's the Passion Play oil, okay? Pink Play Passion oil. Girl, whatever you put in this, I see you. I see you. I loves you. And guess what? My man love you too. You only need a couple of drops. Like, I don't see myself purchasing another one of these for at least another 2 months. At least 2 months. Because you only need just a bit. I'm blessed. I am blessed to be a moist girl. So I don't need it on myself per se. But why did I feel so shy while saying that? I don't need it on myself per se. But the tip for my husband, like 2 or 3, okay, like 4 or 5 drops, massage into the tip, and that's it. That's all I have to say. I feel like I'm gonna put in some like really sensual music, like, because lost for words. If I was looking to be pregnant again, this oil would have ensured that I would have been getting there. Yeah, it really would have ensured that I would have been there. But I'm diligent on not being pregnant, so that's why I'm not there. But Jaquay tried me. She really did. She tried me. And it was rude as hell, but also helpful. I love you. I see you. Keep doing the good Lord's work with that. And we out here with the winner of all the products. We saved her for last. And I have to say we saved her for last because We're about to introduce her. I can't even talk about her until I introduce her. We are introducing the one, the only. Are you ready? Get your hands together for Sweet Pink Tea, y'all. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't really think this was gonna be all that. I didn't. Because I drink herbal tea on the regular, like, I almost dropped my tea and I almost broke a nail, but I didn't do either. So, amazeballs. But, like, this is tea. This is a thermos full of peppermint and chamomile tea right now. I'm Haitian. I thought I said that in the last video, but I'm pretty sure I'll say it in every video. I'm Haitian. I've been drinking tea since probably I could walk. And I'm never going to stop drinking tea, like, ever. Because it's good for you. And it helps. It just helps your mood. For me, it helps my mood a lot to just drink some tea for breakfast, for lunch, after dinner. I didn't even need that last sip, but the fact that it was still open made me think like, that smells really good. Let me just take one more sip. Yeah. Like I said, I drink a lot of tea, so I wasn't really thinking this was gonna be all that, right? But a few months ago, I had started drinking hibiscus tea because I know it's really good for your hair, for your skin, and for your menses. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna start drinking hibiscus tea. I really wanted to get into like loose leaf tea and more less tea bags and more tea, like loose tea. And I was like, well, at least this is a loose tea, right? It's not gonna do nothing to me. Might as well switch out my regular hibiscus, right? The first day. Okay, first of all, didn't I tell you guys I don't listen? I know I told you guys I don't listen to people. I do my own thing. I do my own thing. And sometimes, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But in this case, they told the directions clearly state, boil water, put the teacup, the tea leaves in, 1 tablespoon, right? Let it steep. And then remove it. So I was like, all right. I'm going to do what it says. And then I was like, oh, no, I can't do what it says because I need a cinnamon stick in all my in the water of the tea that boils for my tea. Like, I have to put a cinnamon stick in it. And I also have to put in whole cloves. You know, cinnamon for abundance and, you know, really manifesting prosperity into my life. So I always want to sip on something that has a cinnamon base in it. And cloves have a spiritual and like health benefits for protection. You know, protecting your immunity, keeping you safe from harm's way. You know, spiritually. So I was like, I have to continue to boil my water with cinnamon and whole cloves. I'm not going to stop doing that. So then I was like, if I'm still going to put my cinnamon and my whole cloves, I might as well do my own thing. Like, why? Jaquay, don't beat me up, okay? So I was still boiling my water with my cinnamon and my whole cloves. And I would just add my little teaspoon right on top because who gonna stop me? Ain't nobody gonna stop me. It's my house. It's my tea. I know what I like. And girl, the very first day I tasted the tea, I was like, ooh, this it for me. Like, I like this. And I was touching the bag, and then I was like, I was reading, I was like, 2 ounces is not a lot of tea though. And then one of the girls in the group chat, you know, for the business, you know, trying to get the influencer marketing and the, you know, UGC and content creation stuff going on. She gonna tell us all she was tracking how many 1 tablespoon she could pull out this 2 ounce bag, and she said 11 teas. That's not, honestly, when I heard 11 teas, I stopped drinking it as often, because 11, I drink tea every day, and I was having a cup of tea every day before work, the sweet tea. I was at like week 2. I was like, oh, the bag getting pretty thin. I was like, let me not use up the whole bag. What if I want to make a video? And I just have not made a video of me actually making the tea the way that I like to make it. So I might do that tomorrow or the next day and just like post on YouTube. Not YouTube, but like, well, I could on shorts. I could make a short for it. But on TikTok also. So if you are on TikTok, I have the same username on TikTok, so follow me. Shameless plug, yes, shameless plug. But this was my favorite product by far in the whole kit. And I think it was my favorite product because it tasted so good. And I really did feel the difference in my my body. I did not have one cramp all up until I had my period. And I don't even think I really had cramps during my period. I think I just felt uncomfortable, and the discomfort made me think I was having cramps. Because I didn't have a cramp at all, for real. I didn't have a cramp at all which is odd for me because I always get really bad cramps leading up to my period. I'm cranky leading up to my period, but I didn't have any of that. No cramping. Honestly, I was feeling a lot wetter than normal, but that's also, you know, one of the benefits of this tea. So I was like, bet, I'm with it. Another benefit of this tea is that it rids odors, it clears your toxins, it increases your libido. What else? It reduces inflammation, and it makes you sweeter. So I was like, say less. It was all the tea. And honestly, like, my period caught me off guard. That's why I'm really making this video so late, because I had planned to make this video the weekend of my birthday, but the day after, like the weekend of my birthday, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't get wasted for real, I didn't get wasted, but I was having a good time, so I forgot to make the video. And then I had to go back into work that Monday. So I was like, oh, shoot, I should have really done the videos Sunday. But I was working on doing my homework. And lo and behold, I got caught off guard Monday after work. So I was planning on making the video Monday after work. And my menses had started. And I didn't even know my menses was coming on. But I did know because I track it. And usually every new moon, my menses starts. So I was just like, fool, you knew your period was coming. But why didn't your body tell you it was coming? And it was all because of this sweet pink tea. Like, this is really the longest review because it really was my favorite review. And I'm going to actually read off the ingredients for you guys, because I feel like it's the ingredients are what makes the difference. Like, you need these specific ingredients in your body. I don't know what her ratio is, so you have to go to PinkTox tea if you want the good ratio to achieve all of these benefits. But you should be taking in ashwagandha, cranberries, damiana. I don't know how to pronounce that. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I'll also put it in the description box below, a link to purchase this pink sweet tea. And I'll also even do one better and add some clips of like benefits of all these different ingredients in the tea. in the video. I'll embed it so you guys can see why you need this in your life. Why you need this in your life, okay? There's fenugreek, hibiscus, like I was saying, is very good for your yoni. So, like, she did her research and she delivered. She over-delivered, honestly. Kiwi, mango tula, red raspberry leaf, and other herbs. And that's why I said you need to get the sweet PinkTox tea plus off the link that I will be posting in the description box, because it's necessary. It's necessary. Do you want cramps? I don't think you want cramps. Do you want to forget that you even have a period? Because that's what you need this for. I forgot periods were a thing until I actually had to have it. Thanks to Jaquay and her amazingness and the creation of this product. I don't give a damn. Shameless. I'm shameless in this plug. Shameless. Buy this one. If you're going to buy anything, buy this one. Because if it makes me forget my period, it's going to make you forget your period. Okay? I feel like, yeah, that's it. That is a wrap. I just want to let you guys know, self-care, again, is the best care. Love yourself first. And bye-bye for now. Cosmic Ciyanna, out.